Hi everyone, this is Mel Noonheis. Let's talk a little bit about hickory. What I've been doing is restoring a 100-plus-year-old brass hickory putter. Now in my step one video, I had showed you all the dings that were in it, and I had used 80 grit sandpaper with my sander, and I took out as much of the dings and nicks that were on this putter. Now, if you recall, on the first video, there were like 3 gouges on the club face. Now, I got them out, but it also took out some of the lines on here. And I just made a decision, I don't like looking at those gouges, so I took them out. Now, it's looking pretty good. I got as much of the dings and nicks out of this club head and on the hosel here. But if you were to look here, and I don't think you'll be able to tell, but there are some little minor imperfections yet that have little dots, and it's just because it's not taken out yet. So I now have on a 320 grit sandpaper, and so I'm going to try to get the imperfections out with the 320 grit. And you know, the key now is to especially go in the direction of where the club is and give it more of a straight line, because if you look at it, you know, there's squiggly looking lines all over the place. So now you got to be more diligent in being more consistent on the direction of where the putter is. So let's get started, and we'll start on step 2. Now, this step 2 process, you don't have to do a ton of sanding, but it's to have more of a consistent straight line. I know it's hard to tell with this, but I haven't done the club face yet, but I did part of the hosel. So it's going to take another 3 minutes or so to get to that point where, you know, it's going to look even better, but I can still see the imperfections on here that's bugging me. But let's see if we can work on that right now. So it's starting to shape up a little bit, wiping off all the little excess stuff on there. But it, you know, with the 320, I'm just smoothing the edges out a little bit just to give a smooth look. And with the putter backside, that's looking pretty good. I still got to work a little bit on the hosel here, and then I'll be done with the 320 grit. So let me give me another minute here to work on the hosel and get that out of the way. All right, it's pretty good. I want to be a little more quicker here. I only got a few minutes left to get this video portion done of step 2. So what I'm going to do is take off the 320 grit, and I'm going to put on a 1500 grit. Okay, what's wrong with this thing? Okay. So now I'm gonna really kind of give it a smoother look with the 1500 grit to give it a little bit more of a look. So here we go. All right, so as you can tell, it's giving it a much smoother look on the hosel, and even on the back side of the putter. See how much more smoother it is with the 1500 grit? It certainly gives a much smoother look. And that's essentially step 2. Now in my next video, I will show you what I do with I haven't decided if it's gonna be a 2000 grit and then a 3000 grit, or just go right to the 3000 grit. And then we'll do some buffing and some polishing, and it should be virtually a finished product. And the challenge with doing these putters, or any brass putters, is you gotta have patience. I've said this before. It just takes patience to do it. So anyways, I hope you found this helpful for step 2 process, and I'll see you on the next video on step 3 on how to restore a 100-year-old hickory brass putter. Thank you for listening. Take care.